Hello, welcome
Hello.
to Japan. Thanks
Thank
for
you so
coming
much.
today.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, sorry, what was your names again?
My name was Ben.
I'm Kenji.
Okay, nice to meet you
Nice to meet you.
guys. How many days has it been since you guys came?
Let's see. I came on September 9th, and today, let me see what today is. It's the 25th, so
Okay.
about a month and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, I came September 16th, so about the same time, little less.
Okay. What brought you guys to Japan?
Family and also learning the language. I'm a quarter Japanese, but I was raised in the USA, so I don't know any Japanese.
Okay.
For me, I grew up in a pretty small town, so I really just wanted to get out and experience the world and also learn a new language.
Okay. Today I will take you to a yakitori place with a lot of izakaya menus. So let's go.
Okay, let's go.
ありがとうございます。 Do you know about the traditional way to like actually pour beer in Japan?
No.
Not in Japan, no.
Okay. Well, if you can hold the glass. Yeah, holding your glass and pouring it like this is actually the traditional way. If you pour it with one hand, it's not so polite.
Oh, really? Yeah, a lot of things if you do it with one hand, I heard it's not so polite.
Yeah. That's very correct. Okay, so I guess let's do kanpai. Kanpai.
Arigato for taking us out.
Arigato to you guys. Oh, and this is sorry. I should have given this to you before. Okay. So you guys said that you came here like a month and a half ago.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing in Japan?
We're both studying language at the same school, just learning Japanese.
Oh,
really
okay.
is the premise of our stay here, you know.
Okay.
But also just, looking around, seeing what there is to do, looking at the sights in Japan. Last weekend on Sunday, I went for a hike to Mitsumine Shrine.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was a good hike, I have to say.
For me, it's like the same, but a lot more seeing family because I have family here. Like while he was on the hike the other day, I went to my cousin's soccer game. It was really cool. And yeah, going out around Japan to visit family, that's what I want to do.
Yeah, Kenji, your name sounds super Japanese.
I was named after one of my Japanese uncles.
Oh, okay. So he went to the States when.
Yeah, so my grandfather, he went to the States when he was around like, I think 25 or something, maybe, a little older. But he didn't go just to the States. He went around, Europe and whatnot until he settled down.
Oh, okay. So your grandfather got married. Sorry, your uncle got married to.
No, my grandfather.
Your grandfather got married to somebody in the States and settled down. Oh wow.
That's how I knew.
So your uncle was born in the United States?
No, my uncle's from Japan. But my mom just liked the name of one of my uncles, and he's one of our really nice uncles, a close family member.
Okay.
So my grandfather's brother.
Oh, so your great uncle.
Great uncle, yeah.
Okay. So I guess Kenji, you had some like relation with Japan, so maybe it might have been a little easier for you to actually decide to come.
Yeah.
But how did you like really? Because it's a pretty big
Very
distance.
big difference.
Yeah.
Distance for sure. Also, like culturally, very different. I don't know. Classic. I like anime, but also more of a. I just wanted a very different experience than what you get in Europe or United States or South America. Like just something completely out of the ordinary.
Okay. Well, you talked about the anime. Like, what animes do you watch?
Okay. Let me think. Seven Deadly Sins, Sword Art Online, Demon Slayer. Those are the classic ones, I guess. I'm blanking on the name.
One Piece.
One Piece.
Oh, okay.
One Piece. Yeah, of course.
Well,
One Piece.
you even saw Sword Art Online. It's
Yeah.
pretty like long series.
It's-
Well, like I think like 4.
It's 4 seasons. I never finished. I watched up to the 3rd season,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, it just kind of
Yeah, the
went
first season's
downhill.
a lot
The
better.
first season's really good.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a specific One Punch Man.
Mm.
Yeah, very good anime.
Very good. I love that one.
Okay. I guess you guys been staying in Japan for a while.
Yeah.
You guys. What kind of things did you eat?
Mm, honestly, different every day most of the time, you know, but we do get sushi quite a lot, at least once a week,
Yeah.
you know. We just eat everything. I don't really, a lot of, you know,
We tried
unagi for me.
Yakiniku is very good.
Yakiniku.
Man, my memory's not on it.
Okay,
Today.
like tempura.
Tempura, of
tempura,
course. Tempura, you get
Ramen, udon,
udon,
tonkatsu,
kare.
kare, super good. I prefer Japanese kare over any other cultures, you know.
Oh, really? But
Yeah.
you like it more than Indian curry?
For sure, for sure.
Oh, interesting. But curry actually came through England
Really?
because India.
Even to India?
I don't know. I mean, it was first from India,
Oh, okay.
but India was a colony of England, yeah, the UK. And then we learned, our navies learned how to like do the navy kind of like things.
Mm.
And while we were learning from the English, they also taught us how to make curry.
Oh.
So and then it
But
came
then you
to
guys
Japan.
put your own twist on it.
Yeah.
Well, it's good because I think it's a lot better. You know?
Okay. ありがとうございます。
Oh.
So this is shrimp from the river.
Oh, wow.
Can I put some
Lemon,
of
of course. Lemon's always welcome.
This is actually one of the only things I haven't had yet.
Back at home, I've tried ama ebi,
Yeah.
which is just like a whole
Oh, yeah,
shrimp.
yeah.
I think it's fried. I'm not actually sure. I can't remember.
Might be mainly it might be raw.
Raw. Okay, so
Yeah,
it
yeah,
goes raw.
So this is the basashi.
The horse.
Yeah, the horse. Well, I guess the states, people in the states, well, you guys started out from I guess like cowboys, so kind of like really close to horses.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah.
Like even in my childhood, there was like a neighborhood horse that we'd always see like walking around, and you know, for me, that's just always like been like a core memory, I guess you could say. So I'm out.
Well, then maybe let's start out from the
Right.
kawa ebi.
Awa.
Kawa is
Oh,
the
kawa,
river.
okay.
Yes, ebi is shrimp.
Yeah.
You're good?
It's really good. It's nice and crunchy. And is it fried? I don't know.
It's fried.
It's fried. Yeah.
Mm.
That's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
That's good.
We eat it while like drinking beer and sake.
Yeah.
I can see how, yeah.
It's like it's just a nice alcohol snack.
yeah. Okay, so how you eat? How you eat basashi is this is ginger and
Oh, onion.
I know garlic.
Oh, garlic. Onion.
So you put some garlic and ginger
Mm.
and also a little bit of the green
Scallion.
yeah. And maybe like 1 or 2 onions, and you dip it into soy sauce.
It's good.
It's good.
It's good. I actually didn't, I wasn't sure at first, but that's just because it's not really normalized at all in the U.S. Very close relationship, like you said, but it's pretty good. I like I wasn't sure if I'd like the texture of it, but
Was it a little tough?
not really. It's just it's pretty soft.
Is it similar to Wagyu?
Yeah, very similar to you like raw wagyu. Have you guys found any like a lot of cultural differences between the States and Japan?
Very much so.
Yeah, a lot. It's hard to name them all.
Yeah. One thing that I find strange is normally like when you're walking on the street and someone bumps into you by accident, they'll be very apologetic, like sumimasen, of course, all that. And then when you're on the train in the morning, everyone just shoves into the train and doesn't know like courtesy or anything.
Yeah, like really like like stuffed into the train.
But mainly, I would say the respect culture is a lot higher. Like in the United States, if you're looking at someone funny, they're highly likely to come up to you and be like,
What's your problem?
What's your problem? Why are you looking at me?
Just
like
for
that?"
looking?
Yeah, if you stare at them for maybe more than like 3 seconds, you don't want to look at the wrong person. They like to start, Japan's very unconfrontational. They're going to confront you. They're going to be like, what's your problem? And it's just not good.
Is that for like people that are on the streets or like?
Yeah, mostly
Pretty much
on the
anywhere.
street.
Mainly in big cities, like not in my small town, of course. My small town is like, hello neighbor, it's pretty nice. But yeah, like he lives in Boston, San Francisco, LA, all those places.
Wait, I often hear that there's a lot of difference between like California with like Boston, New York area.
Yeah, East Coast and West Coast.
Two different, like a lot of the time, different states will be almost feeling like it's a different country. The laws vary, the people vary. It's really like its own community. Like the Midwest, for example, like Texas is very different from the rest. But general rule is like the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest. They're more similar, like with each other in their own communities.
I love this.
Okay.
I've had this before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
So this is hokkeyaki. Hokke is cod.
Oh.
Yes. Just like cut up cod and just we dry it for like a day or two to make the taste a little more like stronger. Should I take the bones for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It smells delicious.
That's the yakitori.
Oh, that's
That was the other food name that I was trying to remember. Yakitori.
Oh, okay.
And I get it confused with yakuniku because
Ah,
they start
yes,
with
yeah.
ki.
Yeah. Yakitori is probably one of the only things I know how to cook.
You actually know how to cook yakitori?
Yeah, I do
That's
it in
pretty
the
unique,
States.
actually.
Mhm.
Oh, with like when you do barbecues?
Yeah, when I do barbecues, like barbecue style way, but it turns out the same. You just marinate it and do it on the grill.
I would say barbecue culture in America is huge everywhere.
Yeah,
it's
everybody
pretty-
has their own like barbecue set, right?
Oh yeah, everyone. Like I have my own barbecue, not me personally, at my house. And we get some. Is this daikon radish?
Ah, yeah, that's daikon radish. So you just put a little bit on it and eat it together.
Very good.
It is very good. It was more salty than I was expecting.
Maybe it's because it's in an izakaya place. They make it a little more salty than the other places to make your beer taste better.
Yeah. So you keep buying.
It's also good if you try this is red pepper with some herbs in it. It's actually
It is better with the spice.
I
would say everything's-
Want to try?
Yeah, is that togarashi?
Yeah, it's shichimi.
Oh,
So like with seven I guess besides red pepper, there's 6 other ingredients.
So what's the difference between this and togarashi?
Togarashi is just red pepper.
Oh, it's just red.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay.
And shichimi is this is 7. This means taste.
Oh.
Means taste.
7 tastes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It has 7 different herbs.
yeah. My younger brother, he always mixes that in with his ramen.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mix it in with everything. I love spice. You know, sometimes I even put red pepper on my spaghetti.
Yeah. There's many famous places in Kyoto where you can get all different kinds of like this kind of red pepper spices.
Oh, really? Like spice stores or just?
Like a specific store for spices.
Yeah, they tend to be in a lot of like tourist places. They're kind of like on the streets, and if you tell them what you like, like better, he will just make the ingredients a little more of like the taste you like.
Oh, so you can like custom make your own spice. Oh, that's really cool.
Shichimi is also used a lot for yakitori as well. Right?
Really?
Alright, I'll put it on mine. Oops, it's going on all of them.
This one's liver, chicken liver. This one is, I guess, with green onions with chicken feet, not feet. I mean like
Tail.
no, yeah, thigh.
Yeah. That's usually what I have. Yeah. Let's try some of that.
I really like the taste of liver, but sometimes I find it a little bit pithy or like mushy.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends on how much like how much boiled it's inside. Like, yeah, if it's too much, I guess it gets like
Mushy.
yeah, mushy. How do you like it in this yakitori?
This is some of the best I've had.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but
This is karaage. I guess you've maybe tried already. It's like Japanese KFC, not KFC, but like fried chicken.
fried chicken.
Okay.
KFC is a place, but it also stands for Kentucky Fried Chicken.
yeah. So how was it when you actually started, when you came to Japan and ate like Japanese food? Because I guess you've seen it a lot in like anime.
Yeah. To be honest, for me, the quality of the food was always super high. Like everywhere I've gone, I haven't had anything bad in Japan. But there's like places in the United States where you can just get like the worst food you've ever had in your life.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Those places don't last long.
you know, I've been like way more open to trying new things here just because I know most of the time it's gonna be good. And back in the States, like when it came to sushi, To be honest, I didn't eat the raw fish that much because just everywhere I went, it's also for one very expensive. Two, it's not always good. Whereas here you can get some inexpensive sushi that tastes really, really good. You know, so that's why I'm open to having anything. Like I said.
So is this the chicken cartilage?
Oh yeah, that's no, sorry, that's actually the chicken heart.
Oh, this is hard.
That's hard.
So it's a little more chewy.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was the cartilage.
Is this the liver?
That is the liver.
Try this.
This is 6 whole chickens.
Yeah. We call this the chicken heart hatsu.
Hatsu. Yeah. Is it written in katakana?
Yes, usually in katakana.
Mm-hmm.
これもいいですか？
あ、すみません、お願いします。
ありがとうございます。
To be honest, I don't think I'm the biggest fan of liver. Because for me, the consistency, it's a little like, I don't know how to explain it, like grainy, like powdery.
Yeah,
you know?
I completely understand.
But it still tastes good. It's just the texture.
I understand. What about karaage? Do you guys love karaage?
Yeah, of course. American.
Yeah.
Fried chicken. And then this is mayo.
Yeah, that's mayo.
Should we squeeze lemon on it though?
Ah, yeah, you can.
You put a little bit of. Oh, it's hot.
I think you just fried it like a minute ago.
But good.
How is it different with American fried chicken with this karaage? Japanese?
I would say that in America there's more breading and on the fried, and also I would say I'm not really sure.
Sometimes it can like fall off the fried part.
Yeah,
you know?
that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Fried chicken though.
But you can still get that at KFC. You know what people think of when you get fried chicken.
And also this chicken is more flavorful than the
Yeah.
chicken that is in KFC. Normally, like they marinate the outside of the chicken. This tastes like it's like a wet marinade, where it's like it's left soaking in.
Oh, it's maybe because the karaage, Japanese fried chicken, we first marinate it and like probably leave it for like a few hours
Exactly. Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
fry it.
But also, when you get fried chicken, you can get like, if you go to somewhere like KFC, you can get like boneless, right? Which is kind of like this.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's gonna be like actual wing or
它里面看别的音乐。
Ah,
like
yeah,
drumstick,
yeah.
you know. So I like this a lot better though, you know. Dang.
いいですよ。
Thank you so much.
And
Another thing I thought was interesting with Japan is all the fruits here look impeccable. Like they're like
Mm.
like
perfect.
they're made.
Like they're plastic.
Yeah. In Japan, for example, like grapes and like peaches,
Mhm.
we wrap it around with like this bag, like
Like a,
paper bag, so that like bugs and birds don't like attack it.
so you don't really have to use like pesticides.
Yeah, we don't like using it so much.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
That's
Because
good.
it ruins the quality. Not really the quality, but the health.
Yeah. Was there any difference with fruits in Japan? Well, I guess in Japan, actually, fruits are like a little expensive.
Yeah, they are. They are pretty expensive. But actually, yeah, they're more expensive. Like there's like peaches that are $10, United States dollars, versus you could get peaches for like $3 in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so interesting. So like fruits are like super expensive, but your eggs are like now like one package is like
That's
$10,
Yeah,
right?
I'm not actually sure why that is. I think
Yeah, I think there was I don't know. I heard something about like some sickness going around with livestock, but after the prices got raised and it went away, they thought, hey, we should just keep it at this price because
We're making money.
We're making money.
also I think during COVID there was like like shipping problems.
Oh yeah.
So many factors when it comes to economy.
So how was everything when you came to Japan? Like, how much more like cheaper is everything in Japan besides fruit?
Well, people told me it'd be like expensive in Japan, but honestly, like besides fruits, like it's pretty affordable. You know, like you don't need to go out every night. You know, you can get something from the store or like konbini and just have like instant food. You know, but also just sitting down at restaurants, like most of the time it'll be under $15. You know, whereas like McDonald's in the U.S. for a meal will be like $13
For a set?
for a set.
Oh, it's that expensive.
In California, it also depends on where you go. But in California, it's like $15 for a set. Versus here, you can get an even bigger meal for $5.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's that different.
Yes,
in the
that
States
is very
and Japan
different.
now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you go out to like a kind of higher class restaurant in California, you'd be paying like $20 to $50 for a meal.
I guess in Japan, if you paid $50, you'd be able to go to a pretty decent sushi
Yeah.
restaurant with like the chef standing in the counter.
Yeah.
In the U.S., that would probably cost upwards of $100 for a decent sushi. You know, even more sometimes depending on where you live. Because I mean, the closer you are to the ocean, it doesn't necessarily mean, but like bigger cities, you know, you can probably find good sushi for cheaper. But if you're in the Midwest, like I said, where it's very different, you're not going to find good sushi anywhere. You know?
Like you get pretty decent sushi, but my local sushi place is called Mikuni's. It was started like a long time ago by a man who immigrated from Japan.
Yeah, I might know him because, well, I actually lived in is that in Sacramento?
It's all over Sacramento area.
I actually might know him because I lived in Sacramento like 25 or 26 years ago.
Yeah, it was around back then. That was like one of the first that had been started. But yeah, he's pretty much a superstar in the
Really?
over there. Like
Now?
yeah,
Because
very famous. It's top tier sushi always.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When when my family used to go to that restaurant, it was rather still like not so big,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like a family sushi restaurant. But I guess over the years it might have changed. Wow.
But yeah, for two people, like me and my mom, it could be around $200
For two.
for two.
Wow. And I guess it would be you and your mom, so you guys don't like drink alcohol so much, but it's gonna
Well, I
cost you,
can't
like,
even drink alcohol in the United States.
Oh yeah, it's 21.
21.
Yeah.
I'm only 20, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So I guess the pricing is like really different. Oh yeah. By the way, this
Skin?
is
Chicken-
yes,
chicken
chicken
skin.
skin.
Always love some good chicken skin.
Were you first shocked when you had chicken skin? Because
Well, not really, because when you cook like chicken legs, like a drumstick, it has skin on it. So it wasn't so shocking to me that people would fry it and season it just the skin. So it wasn't very strange, but I didn't think that just eating chicken skin was going to be the greatest until I had some here, and I'm like, oh, this is really good.
Yeah. I say it's between like thigh with the scallion.
oh yeah.
And this for me. You know, they're both number one for me for yakitori.
Wow. Okay. Okay, what was the most like extraordinary but like really tasty and like in Japanese food that you tried?
Oh, it's a hard one. I don't know. Maybe the fact that just like when you get udon, I think it was udon for me. Like I could just, yeah, Ben and I, when we were in Kamakura one time, we were looking for a place to eat, but we didn't really want to spend that much. So we found this place that was just down some random alley, and the atmosphere in the restaurant, it wasn't the best, no windows or anything. And it's just really dark, but we go in, we get this, meal set, both of us, and it's around like 1,200 yen, both of our meals, right? And it has some really good udon, some of the best udon I've ever had. A salmon and ikura rice bowl, lots of pickles, just a huge set. It was super good. Like that's one of the best things I've had so far.
Yeah, udons actually tend to be really good in those kind of places where
Yeah.
it's not like so fancy because udon's rather a cheap kind of food.
Exactly.
Yeah, and cheap and fast.
Kind of like ramen.
Yeah.
It's a good lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely prefer udon over ramen though.
I love the noodles.
Yeah.
They're my favorite. I always get from Family Mart. I always get the udon stir fried in soy sauce,
Yeah.
and it's like one of my favorite things to get.
Yeah. That's one of my cousin's favorites, but the one with the actual broth, like Family Mart udon, I heard is good.
Do you know oden?
Good day.
Oh, maybe it
Heard of
hasn't
that.
started. In winter, it's 7-Eleven and all the convenience stores start this like winter menu.
Oh, really?
So there's probably like 15 or 20 kinds of things you can pick out of. And it's just right next to the register. Tofu konjac. Do you know konjac?
Cognac.
It's like
Is it like
strong
cognac
jelly.
or no?
Jelly? It's not jelly. It's
Oh,
made out of
It's like
seaweed.
cognac.
Yeah. And like beef, like sausages, and like
Is it hot?
yeah, it's hot.
This is Oden.
It's oden.
Okay.
And also you can order udon with it,
Oh,
and
really?
they'll pour the soup and the udon, and you can like customize it with choosing what you like and putting
At
it
the
inside.
convenience store.
At the convenience store, which is actually pretty good. And it's, yeah,
I'd like to try that. Yeah.
you should definitely.
I mean, that's one of the, you asked earlier, one of the main cultural differences.
I was gonna
The convenience stores, they're so much better here. Just so much. The USA, it's no match. There's no match whatsoever.
Yeah, like the convenience sushi here. You always know 100% that you're not gonna get sick. But like if you get some from like a gas station store in the United States, you're taking a risk.
It's like a joke. It's like I ate gas station sushi, and you got sick from it.
Yeah.
Wow,
It
really?
happens so often. Yeah.
Wow. In Japan, probably one of the safest food. Well, I guess pretty much every food's pretty safe because the standards are like really strict.
Yeah.
But 7-Eleven and the convenience stores are even more stricter. I think could never get sick of eating food from the convenience store, I think.
Yeah.
Unless you buy it and like leave it for a few days and then eat it, you might get sick for you.
But I see the workers, they constantly switch it out, Sorry.
Everything's always
Oh,
fresh.
you don't have that? In the States, because after like maybe like a few hours, like six hours, all of it like gets trash.
Not from my knowledge.
Not
Especially not in like a gas station. They would just
Yeah.
leave sushi there all day.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Wow,
Until
that's
someone
super
buys it.
risky.
Yeah.
That's probably why people get sick so much, Yeah. Like the only hot food near the register in the, convenience stores, like we have 7-Eleven in the US, a lot of them. It's just like hot dogs that have just been sitting there all day on these little rollers, and those you can even get sick from those. Like I ate one and I just didn't feel so good once.
Oh, really? In Japan, I think we even change the hot like food,
Really?
like the chickens once in like
Like
several
famichiki?
hours. Yeah, famichiki.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had bad family chiki, so.
Have you ever had food poisoning in Japan?
Outside, besides my house.
Yeah,
No.
besides your house.
No problem.
Mm.
I don't think I have gotten sick outside of my house. I
Yeah.
did get food poisoning at my house. I bought raw oysters and eat it.
It's always the shellfish.
Yeah. I ate it like 2 days after I bought it, which was kind of risky,
Yeah.
especially eating it raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've got food poisoning once in my life in Japan, which was the oysters.
Yeah, you,
Besides that, I think
Barbecue oysters, like barbecued oysters. Is that like a dish here? Like,
yeah. You can get it,
Okay.
and
Is it popular at all?
It's really popular. I think you're going to start probably somewhere around like December. Like December, January, February is like the season for oysters in Japan. And there's like restaurants where you get like a bucket full of oysters, probably for like $15 to like $20.
like, do you shuck it or it's actually out of the shell?
Oh, sorry, it's steamed,
Oh,
and
steam.
it
So they're open.
They're open.
yeah they're half open, and probably the size of the bucket is like
So you get like 20 or
Oh,
30
yeah.
oysters.
probably like 30.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't even think I could eat all that.
But you
You get it for the table?
well, people who like it just probably just order like 2 and like keep on eating and also drinking
Yeah.
like beer or sake. Wait, have you guys tried umeshu? It's like plum sake, plum wine.
That sounds really good. No, I haven't
Okay,
tried
Let's
that.
try it.
Oh yeah, okay. すみません、梅酒のロックを2つ種類はい、ありがとうございます。It's rather sweet. No, it's pretty sweet actually.
Yeah.
Really?
And we can drink it like straight with ice on it. Or we often mix it with a soda. I just ordered straight with ice. And if you want soda, I think I can just order.
I think straight with ice is fine. You know? 'Cause, I don't want to water it down at all. I really want to taste it.
Yeah. Yeah, in front of my house at home, there's like I have a plum tree, so
Oh really?
like towards the end of spring, start of summer is when they start getting the fruits and you're able to eat them, and they're really delicious.
Okay. ありがとうございます。
Looks like this.
Yeah, I guess. It's the color of the plum.
Yeah. All right.
Please go ahead.
Wow.
That's really delicious.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
great.
delicious.
It's like,
It really tastes like a plum.
it's so sweet. Like,
It's like plum juice.
it's like almost like, yeah, it's like juice. Mm.
Fermented juice.
It's really good.
So,
Is this like a girly drink or no?
not really. Men also drink this.
Yeah. Is that a thing in Japan? Like, you know, girly drinks and manly drinks, you know?
We actually don't care that much.
Mm.
Well, unless you're like, I don't know, maybe like 50.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The older generation.
yeah, might
yes.
care, but yeah, our generation or like younger, like you guys, don't actually care.
That's good.
It's starting to go that way in the United States. But
Not so much in Boston.
yeah, cocktails are for girls, whiskeys are for boys.
Well, I guess, yeah, we like men, boys just drink a lot of cocktails as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I like cocktails. They're
Me
delicious. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like a nice soda.
Yeah, plus some like flavor with like fruits and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but in the U.S., you know, if you're a guy, at least in, you know, where I'm from, you're expected to have like whiskey on the rocks, vodka on the rocks, just something, or you know, some gin, you know, like
Yeah,
but no cocktails whatsoever. You'll be made fun of, you know.
So like the cowboy culture actually does still exist. Well, I
Yeah,
have an
somewhat.
image where like
Somewhat.
It's like a lot of just, you know, macho men
Yeah.
who are, it gets pushed on you a lot. There's a lot of expectation to be a certain way.
It's definitely changed over the years.
Yeah, definitely very recently has changed, but it's still out there.
Oh. Okay, I guess in that way, Japan is really probably different.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I like.
Usually,
about
I think girls also like more skinny men. Not too
Yeah.
macho.
Yeah, I
It
noticed
started to go that way, or at least where I'm from.
Oh, okay.
I mean, of course, if you're big and buff, you'll probably get a girl. But there's, have you heard of Timothy Chalamet, the actor?
Timothy Chalamet. What is he on?
The newest Dune. He's on a lot of movies.
He was on It, I think.
Ah,
He
yes,
was really
yes,
young.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was really young on that movie. But,
yeah.
a lot of girls in my town just idolize
Rush
him.
over him.
Yeah. And he's a very skinny guy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess it's really changing. The image I see in movies are like I don't know, like football like super macho man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's also true. I'd say there really isn't a huge preference. Like it's really personal to you. Like if you're a girl who likes big men, go for it. If you're a girl who likes small men, go for it. I mean, it's just kind of
So it's just like mainly like strongly used as like a stereotype in movies, but not actually always.
Yeah, not
actually
always true.
like that.
although in
Everyone-
high school it's somewhat true. Like
Yeah.
the football boys,
Mhm.
usually get like the cheerleader girls.
Yeah.
That's one stereotype that is pretty true.
Yeah, like one of my best friends is
Yeah.
exactly like that. Yeah.
I guess in Japan it like divides into two types. What girls like generally like smart, like boys that get good grades, like studying.
Like successful.
I've noticed that.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen a lot of, no offense, but I've seen a lot of girls walking around with some nerdy looking guys. They look like they study a little too hard.
Yeah. Or the type they do sports, but like probably baseball. So not like so macho like
That's also
American
a big thing.
football, I guess.
Yeah, in the United States, a lot of girls love baseball boys.
Oh,
Love
really?
them, yes. I'm not sure why.
They have their preference. Like in Boston, it's even like girls are like, from my town, they're like, I won't date a boy if he doesn't play hockey, or like a
We don't
certain
have
sport.
hockey.
Like, because you're from California.
Yeah.
It's it's a lot like that. They're like, or I want to date a football player. They just get this idea in their head that they want that certain type of person.
Come on, give us a chance.
Okay. By the way, well, you're from Boston.
Yeah.
Is Otani, Shohei Otani popular? Wait, Red Sox is from Boston.
Yeah.
Baseball?
Yeah.
Do you know about like Japanese baseball players?
Yeah,
He
there's
throws
one really
like-
popular one on the
The
Angels.
Angels.
The Angels. Yeah.
Everyone loves that guy, but yeah, I don't
He's
think
really good.
he's so. I don't know. He's not that popular. I mean, there's not really that much of a big. There's some Japanese community in Boston. Like before I came here, I was working at a Japanese supermarket. And there's a lot, but it's like we're very spread out. It's not like there's a Chinatown in Boston. There's no actual like Japanese sort of community.
There's no Japantown.
Yeah.
It's kind of strange that there's a Chinatown.
Yeah.
I
I'm
guess
not too sure why that
the
exists.
population, because Japanese,
Yeah.
while we're in the island country, we don't actually want to go out so much.
Exactly.
This is actually one of the reasons we're taking this kind of videos.
To educate on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
rest of the world.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Like my grandfather, when he left for the United States, the rest of my family kind of looked at him in a certain way, like it's kind of frowned upon for him to leave. They didn't like the fact that he was leaving, and they thought, he should have stayed. But I feel like that's just the way it is. Like people don't like to leave Japan as much.
Yeah, I think that is very true. Well, the States is actually a little different.
I heard there was a very big Japanese population in Hawaii.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hawaii and also Brazil.
Brazil, yeah, I knew that.
I did not know that.
Before the World War II, I think probably after the World War One, Japan. There's a pretty big population in Japan, so we did some immigration to other places, and so South America and also Hawaii was one of the places that Japanese went for doing immigration, making farms, sugar
Like sugar cane?
yeah, farms, yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's very popular in South America.
Yeah.
Sugar cane. They just drink sugar cane juice sometimes. I've been to Costa Rica,
Oh,
Me too.
and yeah, there was 2 or 3 that I saw just stands not giving out, but selling sugarcane juice.
Like a street stall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
wow, cool.
And it's really dark. It's a dark liquid, kind of like soy sauce or something.
Oh, it's that dark.
Yeah, maybe more like this.
Yeah.
And it's just pure sugar cane, exactly what it tastes like, just sugar down the gullet.
Well, that's one of the things I like about I've been to Mexico and Costa Rica. Instead of using everything in the U.S. is anything with sugar in it. Like sodas, high fructose corn syrup. They use cane sugar in all their sodas, so it tastes just a lot better.
But also it's
so
better
much
for
more
you.
refreshing. Yeah, it's so much better for you.
This high fructose corn syrup is it's really popular in the United States because it's cheap, and also it's chemically synthesized from corn.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's just not healthy at all whatsoever. It's just super bad for you. And cane sugar also isn't the best for you because it's sugar, but
At least it's natural.
it's natural sugar.
Yeah.
You guys want something else? You want to try something else?
Oh, do you have any recommendations?
You guys have tried sake, right?
Tried sake. Yeah.
Sake is really good. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
Maybe it's called hopi.
Oki.
Hopi is we mix it with soda and Japanese vodka, shochu. I'll order one, and if you guys taste and like it, we'll get another.
Okay. I wouldn't say argue, but I guess a debate with one of my friends about what shochu is made out of. So I'm gonna ask you, if you know
Yeah, I
what
know.
shochu is made of.
Sweet potatoes or wheat.
Okay. You said sweet potatoes. I remember that I actually looked it up, and I guess I had the answer somewhere in my brain.
What's the foam on?
Yeah, delicious.
I guess it kind of looks like Dr. Pepper.
In a way. In a way, it does. I mean, I would say Dr. Pepper is much darker.
Yeah.
How's it?
It's really good. It's almost like beer.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, beer, I guess, used to be more expensive, back in the days. The Japanese vodka wasn't as expensive, so we tried to make something similar with what we have.
Yeah. So would you say it's stronger in alcohol than beer is?
I think it's probably about the same.
And is this drink?
Do you want to just
Can I
try it
just
with?
try
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Alcoholic, right?
It's just like wheat beer.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Hoppy.
Oh, so yeah, you can read the katakana.
Oh no, it just says hoppy on it. But I can read the katakana.
You can read katakana?
Somewhat.
Yeah, I can read a little. Hiragana.
Hiragana, I know
I'm
most
fine.
of hiragana. But looking at there, I can read about like 2 or 3 characters, and then it goes to kanji, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
That's like fish, sakana, right?
Yeah, it's
Like kanji,
sakana.
yeah. Oh.
And when you combine it with this one, it means salmon.
Oh.
And this means the nuts.
That's what we did not try. Yeah, I think the other day I was at Kurazushi.
Kurazushi. Yeah.
And
Favorite place.
is it white? Like, are they? I thought I saw some sushi. I was with a friend who was Japanese, and they said that, oh yeah, that's a fish nuts. I think it was that.
Oh, it was white and like kind of looked like a brain.
It was.
Oh,
Kinda,
I have seen that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I haven't tried that.
That's usually probably cod nuts or cod. What was the English name?
Testicles.
Cod testicles or salmon. But probably cod testicles or more.
Yeah, I feel like it was cod. Yeah, definitely. I need to try some more. That's nice.
It is nice.
I don't hear many people do that here.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We actually do.
you do.
Especially after like having like a hard day.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Actually, now that I think about that, my grandfather, who's Japanese, he does that all the time after having, a nice cold Kirin beer.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess it's a probably worldwide thing.
Yeah. But,
Sign of relief.
Yeah.
but also, yeah, I knew this already, but like slurping in the US, like you would never slurp your food. You never want, it's
Always
like
eat
so,
as quiet as possible.
yeah, you don't want to do that. But here, like, I was with my cousin, and they took me to the ramen museum in Yokohama, and we went around, and everywhere we went, she was just like, slurping like crazy, I was like, huh? For a second, and then I remembered. I was like, oh, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's also how you get more broth.
Yes, I think that's probably the reason we started it.
But also to get all the noodles in your mouth.
Yeah.
It's a little faster when you
Yeah.
do it like that.
So this is clam cooked with sake.
And butter.
Sorry, this one actually doesn't have butter.
Okay.
So yeah.
Clams a lot of time in the United States are cooked with white wine.
Yeah, it's something similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since my family, it's like Japanese, we usually get together with another Japanese family that's family friends. And Thanksgiving in the U.S., holiday, you usually have turkey and, gravy with mashed potatoes and all. We do sushi, we grill we steam eel and sake, and we have a giant, make your own sushi. It's really fun. Yeah.
Like the temaki zushi.
Mm.
Yeah, with the with temaki zushi's sushi, you just roll by yourself.
Yeah.
And put whatever you want.
Is that a chain here? Or is that just like a type of place?
That's-
It's just a type of just food, preparing food.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is mashed tuna.
Mm.
Yeah. It's called negi toro. Negi is the green onions, and toro is tuna.
My favorite tuna is otoro.
Otoro, yeah, with really like creamy kind of
Creamy,
taste.
nice. It's like the wagyu of tuna.
Yeah.
All right. So,
And
do you use your fingers for the clams?
yeah, you can use your fingers.
That is delicious.
Mm.
Oishi.
Oishi.
What she does.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, this is good. I think. So what do you go and eat in like ordinary school in your language school?
What do I go to eat? Like,
Or go to eat or like make at home or
I usually just get some meal from Family Mart.
Yeah.
If we're trying to save money.
Yeah.
A lot of times I go to sushi, ramen, udon, and actually I found a really good spaghetti place not too far from here. It's just that way.
how's the spaghetti and like Italian food in Japan?
Amazing. It's good.
Oh really?
I would say
Yeah.
the spaghetti's amazing.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
But I've only really eaten spaghetti, like Italian spaghetti at one place. So
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, last time I was in Japan, I went to get pizza, and it can be a hit or miss, but so far I've had a few pizzas and it's been good.
Oh, okay.
Usually, if you go to like a bar, it'll be good pizza.
yeah, you know the bar Sasuchi?
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, okay.
Crazy bar.
Crazy effing bar.
Oh, happening bar?
Effing, like
I think. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Some Gaijin bar. What they call it.
That's where all the gaijin go. And it's pretty popular among our schoolmates.
Okay.
I bought a shirt from there.
You really love it.
Yeah,
it's
but
a
it's
good
also a
place.
really cool shirt, so of course I would buy one.
Mhm. I'm about to get one too.
And then for this, how do you?
Yes. You just take some on your plate.
Okay.
What is this again?
This is mashed tuna with green green onions.
And then that's just seaweed.
Oh, sorry, and soy sauce.
Oh. And you just delicious.
Oh yeah,
I love tuna.
that's really good.
Actually, I want some of this wasabi. That's a lot of wasabi. Oh, last time I went to sushi was with me, Kenji, and another friend, and we went to Kura Sushi, and there was like they got on the conveyor. There's like packets of wasabi, and you got I think it's a pickled radish maki roll.
Yeah.
And just as a challenge, we just put the whole tube of wasabi on it and ate it. Mm.
They're both,
okay?
they were both crying for 30 seconds.
Yeah. I couldn't breathe because like the fumes of the wasabi was just burning my lungs and burning my nose. But it was fun.
It's very hard to find real wasabi in the USA though. Like at my Japanese supermarket, we'll sell like wasabi root sometimes, but most of the time you're just gonna find paste. So,
Yeah.
And it's not really even paste, it's just horseradish.
Yeah.
Wow, so you really do know a lot about like Japan because
Yeah. A little bit. I wouldn't like to say I know a lot, but
Yeah.
Japan.
Japan expert over here.
it's in his blood.
Chotto.
If he's a Japan expert, I'm an Italian expert.
Oh, is your family from Italia?
No, my great grandparents immigrated from Italy.
Oh, okay.
So I would say I think I'm a little bit less than a quarter Italian. How Kenji was talking about his family tradition for Thanksgiving. With the sushi bar. For Christmas, we always so it's a family tradition to hand make our own raviolis and
Oh, really? From dough?
from dough. Like
Wow, that's super cool.
make our own dough, we make our own sauce, we make our own filling, and we just make a bunch of other Italian food as well.
I mean, one of our traditions and another one in our family, my favorite meal, my birthday meal, we do this for just like a lot of special, events. Some 3 caviar linguine. So it's butter, garlic, linguine with, salmon roe, the small black
Tobiko.
Tobiko. Oh, yeah.
And then the small, one that looks like normal ikura. Masago. All those together, super good.
Tobiko and Masago are the most popular fish egg in the United States.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, interesting. I actually don't even know Masago.
Masago.
Black?
It's orange. It's orange and very small. I haven't seen any.
Masago. Yes. It's from like rainbow trout eggs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Is there trout here in Japan?
Yes, we do have.
It's very, very popular to go trout fishing in the lakes.
I guess especially my family friends in California used to take me to like this fishing park where you can get like the rainbow trout.
Yeah, rainbow trout. One time I went to the Grand Tetons. It's I can't remember what state it's in. I think it. I don't want to be wrong. I think I'm just gonna say Utah, but I'm definitely wrong about that. But it was a great day. I went out fishing with my dad and his friend, and then his friend's daughter, I believe, and then another one of my dad's friends, because we were on a big camping trip. And I think just by myself, I caught 16 rainbow trout.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How are you gonna eat all of them?
Well, we had a big. It was like a three or four family camp out. So.
Do people go camping here in Japan?
It's becoming popular now, especially while the Corona period, because we're not able to like go to like normal crowded like sightseeing and things. Yes, camping is like with like open air and safe, and to prevent like other like COVID and everything. So it became popular like 3 or 4 years, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Before that, camping wasn't probably so popular. Maybe like once or twice in a lifetime.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow.
I've been camping many times. I can't even count on my hands.
Mm-hmm. What do you do when you camp here in Japan? Like, are there any traditions?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we just bring meat and like seafood and tents.
Cook it over the fire.
Okay, so I guess we're about finished with eating, trying all things.
We got one more claim.
One more.
I'm gonna take it. I'm claiming it.
So so you guys, how was everything you tried today, and the Japanese food, and maybe if there's any like good difference between like American food and Japanese food?
I would stand by what I said earlier. Everything in Japan is delicious. Just try everything. Don't be afraid. But also, I think the main difference, I don't know if it's the main difference, but you're familiar with like the term umami?
Umami.
Yeah.
Yes,
Umami.
yes.
Everything here is very heavily based on umami, especially like this broth, like the sake broth. It's just a very fulfilling food, and that's what I would think is my favorite here.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the biggest appeals of Japan, the
Yeah.
food, like it's so good, so you just have to try it, like everything I tried. Everything I had today, I liked, I mean, except for the liver, that was alright, but, everything was pretty good, I think just don't be scared of stepping outside of your comfort zone, try new things.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.